Greetings, Admirals. This is the Sarcasm Detector coming to you from over Earth's North Pole in the Sol System. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the Yamoto Dreadnought Cruiser Tier 6, an update to the Galaxy Dreadnought Cruiser Tier 5. This is not going to be a review or shakedown video as I normally do. Instead, I am going to be making a short tutorial on how to create the flyby videos that you see in some of my videos, like what you're currently watching. To start out, you actually have to create a Demorecord file, and to do so, you have to type in the following command. So /Demorecord is the actual command you want to use, and galx1 is the name of the file that will be created. Go ahead and start, and you'll see that red lettering shows up here to indicate that the file is recording. Now, I don't really need too much time on the Demorecord. For the purposes of this video, I will only need 15 to 20 seconds. So I believe that should be enough. To stop the Demorecord, we enter in the following command. Now, what that has done is created basically a small file with no video in it. It's a very small file, it should only be a few megs in size. But what it contains is the positioning data. Now, we're going to have to render that. In order to do so, we actually have to make a little shortcut using the game's client. So as you can see here, I have created a shortcut that points to the game's exe file, and I have added this suffix -demoplay and the name of the file we just created. So now it's on to the next step. I will double click on that shortcut, and we'll see you right after the jump. So here you can see the game's actual exe file is going to be loading that Demorecord file, and it should be starting up any second now. And we're just going to let the Demorecord file run its course the first time. We have to let it play its way through. It basically lets the renderer render all the objects on screen. As you can see here, it is running right now. And when it's done, we're going to get a small pop-up. So that's enough of that. We're going to jump back to the beginning of the file. And we're going to let it move forward 5 seconds. It takes 5 seconds at the beginning of the file for it to actually render. So that should be fine. So what we're going to do now is we're going to create a flyby of the ship, looking at it from different angles. To do that, we just click on this. And we're just going to add a path here, and we're going to pick Easypath because this is really the easiest to use. Now, to make things easier, you can turn on the transparencies. You just have to remember this is the center of the screen, not over here, not in the center of this window. You're looking at the center of the whole screen. I prefer to set my points without actually using that. So now we're just going to go forward in 5-second intervals and moving the camera around at each point. And to move the camera around, you actually have to press F2 to detach the camera. And sometimes it does that. So for the next part, as I place these points around the ship, I will just speed up the video a little bit. As you can see, there's a lot of complex points, looks, and positions here. I think that should be enough for now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this. And we're going to try playing it through. Looks pretty. So you noticed why the first 2 points I put them at 0 is because it always starts off somewhere off in nowhere. Could probably fix that, but you know what? It's just easier to edit it out. So what we're going to do now is we're going to turn off the camera path, jump back to the start, and we're just going to make some changes. So I'm going to hit the tilde, and I'm going to type out options. So we turned up all the graphic settings. Next, I'm going to change the render scale. So now we're going to play this. Unfortunately, we cannot remove this part. That's going to have to be cropped out in post-editing. There are a couple of softwares that you can use for that. There is AVI Demux, VDub, and Sony Vegas Pro can also remove that. If you know a little bit about video editing, it shouldn't be a problem. At this point, before you hit play, is about when you want to start your capture program. So I already have that going. I'm just going to hit play and watch the show. So that is it. All you need to do now is dump that into a video editor, clean it up a little bit, and you have yourself a very nice flyby video. I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial. If you did, please give us a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Additionally, here are a couple of other tutorial videos done by my buddy Alan from ZEF Films. Enjoy.